So hi everyone. This is Mawiapia social media. I hope that everyone is doing well. So I am talking about basically traveling. Like I've traveled to many places, and today is like I did a video before and I had to, erase it. My dog was over there, like he was crying. Now he's all the way over there somewhere. Like let me see if I can actually get him right there. You see him? He's so cute. And also, I received my picture from Go Lightly. Yes, I follow her on YouTube. I subscribe to her channel. She is so good at what she does. There's several YouTubers that do their job very well. Erica Fuller, Martin Fernandez, All Access Media, the one Witchy, she's really good too. And so I'm learning from them. They're actually very good YouTubers, and I am so happy that I got my picture from Go Lightly. Please follow her and subscribe to her channel. She has plenty to say. She's a very animated young lady. And sometimes she puts her son on her YouTube. Very rarely, but she does. So here is a picture of her. I received it, Go Lightly. Thank you so much for the picture. I so appreciate it. You look beautiful. Thank you. And yeah, so I'm talking about traveling. Let me make this quick. So the one place that I wanted you guys to, if you ever have the chance to go to Carlsbad, you should really take the trip. It's a really beautiful scenery, and you will experience you'll experience something so out of the ordinary. It's so beautiful when you take the hike to go inside the cave. But if if like you're a person who is claustrophobic or afraid of the dark, or in general just a person who has a heart condition, I suggest that you don't take the hike into the cave. But if you're the kind of person who loves adventure and can take it, it's an experience you will never forget. I've also been to to Arizona. It's beautiful, but it's not somewhere where I would want to live. But it is quite beautiful. Another place that I have been to and have actually lived was in Albuquerque. I lived in Albuquerque for 7 years. It's beautiful, but it's not somewhere where I would live. Now, it might be different for someone else who is definitely a hiker, someone who's definitely a skier, definitely somebody who is, who loves churches. It's very religious. Let's just put it like that. And the population, by the way, there, I'm not trying to say that as a fact. But this is a place where if you are like the same sex couple or same sex marriage, and like this is the place to be. That's actually a place where you can actually be okay, because the percentage of people that are there are gay, lesbian community. So yeah, I lived there for 7 years, and I noticed that like it's the population there is mostly of gay and lesbians. So like if you are a same sex couple and you want to go somewhere where people are not looked down on, that's the place to be. Because they won't look down on you because of that, because it's really a place, a state where the population, the majority, is gay and lesbians. So this is not a fact, but that I saw with my eyes. There were more more people there that were same sex. Like lesbians and gays, that were higher than the heterosexual population. That's what I'm trying to say. So maybe I hope I'm saying it the right way, but it's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. But I lived there for 7 years, and I noticed that, and that's good. Like that's good. They don't look down on same-sex marriages. They don't look down on same-sex couples, and that's a good thing. That people shouldn't look down on anyone. As a matter of fact. So people are probably wondering, like how I live. Like I'm really poor, so like. One YouTuber said, and I believe it was Miss Golightly, like if you really want to save your money and you really want to, experience life and you really want to learn and you really want to fulfill your life in other things and save your money instead of wasting your money on things that, like you shouldn't, but to actually invest your money, invest it in traveling. And she is right. Because I've traveled to Mexico, I've traveled to Chicago, I've traveled to the Dominican Republic, I've traveled to Virginia, I've traveled to Los Angeles, I've traveled to San Diego, I've traveled a lot of places. But I would still want to visit so many other places that I have on my bucket list that I want to do. So if you're the kind of person that really loves to travel, like I want to take a cruise, okay? And I may not do it this year, but I may perhaps do it next year. I want to do it this year. I want to put down that deposit so that because I've never taken a cruise, so I want to do that because I think that I would have a great experience doing a cruise because I've never been to a cruise. Excuse me. I choked on my own self. But where would I want, it really doesn't matter. Like where would I really want to go? Like Hawaii, let's just think. Like I would love to take a cruise to Hawaii. Like who doesn't? And then so many other, it really doesn't matter as long as I have a great experience. You know what I mean? But that's one of the things that I want to do. I want to go to a cruise. And that's my next bucket list. So there are so many things that, that you can do that, you can invest your money on instead of trying to invest it, on the same things every weekend. You know what I mean? Like save your money, but at the same time, enjoy your life and the one that you have now, and don't spend your money on things that are unnecessary. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like wasting your money like every week to go to, like she said, to McDonald's, or that's not living the life because we live that day to day. What I'm trying to say is that if you're going to really invest your money, invest it in traveling because you can get so much experience and you can absorb so many different cultures and learn so many things from other countries, history, like their history, their traditions, and how others live in other countries. It's a great experience. Like, yeah. And places where you've never been, where you want to go and actually experience it for yourself. There's some people that need a group, like the more people you travel with, the less expensive it is. But if you're a kind of person who loves to travel by yourself, and you don't mind traveling by yourself, like I don't mind traveling by myself because I really don't have a lot of friends, do that. Enjoy your life, experience it. Travel is the greatest teacher in the world. Like that's the greatest thing that you can give yourself is to learn and travel and, not stay in the same place, but to travel in other places where, you want to go. Like you would want to, like, okay, I want to go to Paris. And so save for that. If you really want to go to Paris, save to go to Paris, Sometimes saying it is hard to do. It's easier said than done. Okay, but, set something aside, set it aside. And then when you really have your money all together, do it. do it. If you have friends that you want to travel with and you want them to experience your experience, do it. Because you will, you will enjoy it. You will, experience beautiful things in life. And on top of the experience, on top of that, you will learn. You will learn from other cultures. You will see how others live. You will see different things. And it's, it's once in a lifetime, but it's once in a lifetime of memories that you will never forget. And so, I've been to Chicago. I've been to Texas. Texas is also a very beautiful place. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go to Corpus Christi where Selena was raised. I would like to go to the museum where all her stuff are, and there are a lot of places where I still want to go and see, and just absorb life. We only live once, so try to save, and instead of going out every week for dinner, try to stay in and try to save that money so that you can accomplish what you want. And if it's traveling, go ahead and do it. Save your little money. Save it. Where else? Where else I want to travel? Okay, New York City is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. I'm not just saying that just because I'm there, but there's a lot of things to do in New York. If you really want to experience beautiful things, going on Christmas. Christmas is you really feel like the Christmas spirit is really there. It feels like Christmas. So New York would be it. I've been to Disney World. These are places that people do frequent, but I'm just saying it for me, where I've been, and the places my favorite places to be, Disney World would be it. I'm a kid at heart, so yeah, that would be a place where if you're a kid at heart and you love rides and stuff like that, go there. So yeah, travel is the greatest teacher, the greatest class that you will ever experience, and on top of that, you will enjoy. You get to meet a lot of great people while traveling as well. Me personally, I hate planes, but I love to travel by train, just simply because you can see the scenery and it's just so relaxing. So it's just me. So I hope that everybody, by this, I hope that, if you need to comment and you want to comment, and just leave me some comment and give me an idea of what is your greatest traveling place. Also, if you have any traveling places that maybe you would like me to visit. And also, what do you think of this video? I know I don't do the greatest videos, but this is one video that I needed to up it up a little bit. I needed to make a change because I do the same thing, and traveling is beautiful. But what's even more greater? When you travel and you can actually take pictures of the places where you've been and actually talk about it and actually have your audience experience what you are experiencing. There's some people that can't travel not just because of financial, it's just due because they can't. And so when you vlog it or whatever, or record it, and you are actually bringing your viewers to your world, and and once you bring them into that, it's oh yeah, I really want to go there. It's oh wow, all this, it's a whole different experience. And so yeah, man, it's okay, the next time you travel, send me a video. I want to see it, and perhaps maybe I can go there one day and experience it myself. But when I travel the next time, I'm going to try to get me a good camera so that you guys can experience my experience and come along with me on my journey. So, like jot down and comment, subscribe, or, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down or whatever. And just comment if like if you have a place where, like where would you want to travel? What is your bucket list? When is your next traveling? And where are you going to travel? Just put it down on the comment page or down at the bottom of my video. And just, just tell me where you're going to travel and how it was. If you did travel this summer, just tell me where you traveled and if it was a beautiful experience. Just comment. Okay, guys? I hope everyone has a great day. And by the way, I have a next video, and I hope that you tune into that next video. So, so everybody have a great day. Have a great Thursday, everyone. I'm going to go to a screening. So, check for that also. Check for Live Maria's World. So sorry. Check for Live with Maria, okay? So, adios.